Global scenario: Gaza in flames, military movements in Latin America, and the Brazil-US distancing. The international geopolitical landscape is experiencing intense transformations, marked by military conflicts, diplomatic disputes, and shifts in strategic alliances between major powers. The current situation demands attention, as each move could redefine the global balance. Gaza conflict: Netanyahu announces offensive. Benjamin Netanyahu confirmed the start of the first phase of a military operation to retake control of the Gaza Strip. The operation has sparked strong international concern. In addition to the risk to the civilian population, there is resistance from Hamas and the delicate situation of Israeli hostages. The world is closely following the unfolding of this offensive, which could further intensify tensions in the Middle East. The United States and Latin America: destroyers and pressure on Venezuela. 3 U.S. destroyers were sent to Latin America, a move analysts interpret as preparation for possible military action against drug cartels, with a special focus on Venezuela. Trump administration spokeswoman Caroline Leavitt was categorical: for Washington, Nicolas Maduro is not president, but the leader of a criminal organization that must be combated. Brazil and the U.S., signs of military and political distancing. Relations between Brasilia and Washington are experiencing a period of distaste. The United States canceled joint military exercises with the Brazilian Air Force and Navy, a move that reinforces bilateral tension. Another incident that generated suspicion was the landing of a CIA plane on Brazilian territory. The federal police's official explanation that it was carrying diplomats was deemed insufficient and raised suspicions. Trade and economic tensions. In the trade arena, Brazil filed a complaint with the WTO courts against tariffs imposed by the United States. The U.S. response was harsh: the measures are justified on national security grounds and will not be reviewed. Meanwhile, the CCA, which represents 20 U.S. technology giants, declared its support for Trump against Brazil, accusing the country of unfair trade practices and excessive regulation. Europe discusses a light NATO for Ukraine. Meanwhile, in Europe, the idea of a light NATO for Ukraine, proposed by Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, is gaining momentum. The initiative envisages offering security guarantees to Kyiv without full membership in the military alliance, in addition to financing reconstruction and armaments with frozen Russian assets and European funds. An ever-changing board. The world is experiencing a tense moment, with overlapping crises: Gaza, Venezuela, trade disputes, and the war in Ukraine. What we're witnessing is a global shift, where historic alliances are suffering fractures and new strategies are beginning to be outlined. Brazil, in the midst of this game, needs to clearly decide its next steps.